Hello again. This is Jacob from Australia, from Uniting Vic Tas. I am the Senior Manager of OpShops, looking after a network of 17 stores across Victoria with a growth strategy of one new store every month, every 3 months, luckily, which is super exciting for us and my team at Uniting. Today I wanted to discuss the term OpShop. We've got the term thrift shop and charity store. OpShop is a uniquely Australian term. People think of it being many different things. There'll be a number of Australians that don't connect OpShop with charity retail and just think of OpShop as thrifting or a second-hand store shopping and not necessarily for charitable causes. But at its core, it is charity retail. It is a term that connects to charity retail. The term OpShop comes from opportunity shop. And the opportunity in that opportunity shop is multiple fold. It's the opportunity that our customers get when they come in and they discover a bargain and they don't know what they might find. But it's also the opportunity that you have to have social change, whether that's an environmental factor or whether that's supporting the charitable cause. So there's opportunity in multiple facets. The term actually is nearly 100 years old. So it was coined in 1925 by a lady called Millie Tallis. You can Google Millie Tallis. And Lady Millie Tallis was a great friend of Charlie Chaplin's, actually. And she'd travelled the States and she'd travelled Europe and got back to Australia and was doing a hospital fundraiser. And there were a number of different things, like there's the Ugly Man competition features as one of the hospital fundraising events, but one of them was a more permanent white elephant stall. And I guess we know that by 1925, the Salvation Army were operating recycling centres. Vinnie's in Australia, so Vincent de Paul Society, had a curiosity shop. But this was, I guess, something new for Millie and something new for St Vincent's Hospital, in that they were using a rented space as a white elephant stall for an ongoing period of time. And Millie wanted to do something that was more dignified than thrift shop or white elephant or trash and treasure or whatever was the term of the day. And taken from Paris, she liked the idea of stores of opportunity, which is a French translation, and came up with opportunity shop. So in 1925, she coined her pop-up, really. It was a 3-month store as an opportunity shop, and that's the first time we see the word used. So I guess what's really important for me in that story is that it was always used to raise funds. It was never a space for clients to come and get things that are cheap. It was always used as a fundraising term, and it was always used as a really dignified term to make the space seem like a real shop and seem like there was real opportunity there for our customers. It was never, in Millie's mind, something to be looked down on, but she was trying to elevate what she was creating so that everyone could come and participate. Millie was an incredible woman. She networked with the railways, and she had all the railway stations as drop-off points, and then the railway would bring the donations into her. She had town halls and worked with the Lord Mayor and had all the other mayors and mayoresses collecting donations at town halls to come into her centre as well. So a pretty ingenious type woman. One of my favourite quotes, which is in the papers, I think it's a letter from Millie herself, where she said something along the lines of, "Cups without handles and teapots without spouts are useless. Give me donations that matter." Another fun line that I really like, which is the day after the shop opened, and the headline is, "This is the day one lucky flapper got a pair of silver shoes for a sixpence." So that's where the term OpShop comes from. It's pretty colloquially used. A number of charities proudly call themselves OpShops and have the term OpShop up, and there are a number of charities that customers would call OpShops, but they don't necessarily use the term themselves. So Salvo stores don't often have OpShop in their marketing. Vinnie's stores not necessarily having OpShop in their marketing. Uniting chose to use the term OpShop, really understanding the history of Millie Tallis. So we made quite an active decision to change all of our job titles and the division and all our branding to have OpShop in it, knowing Millie's story and remembering that story so that we could proudly celebrate this uniquely Australian term that was really trying to elevate what we do in creating fun spaces of opportunity every single day. Our tagline is Discover, Donate, Volunteer, and the word discover is kind of synonymous with the word opportunity. They connect, and I really like that. So there you have it. When we say OpShop and you hear people talking about OpShop, that is where OpShop comes from. And I'm really proud to be a senior manager of OpShops. So there's Millie's story. 2025 is 100 years of that term, and I'm really excited to be leading with Charitable Recycling Australia an event that we're not quite sure what it looks like yet, but there will be an event that celebrates that 100 years of OpShop and recognises Millie's history. Maybe I'll see you there. Come over to Australia. Thanks, everyone. You can follow Uniting OpShops on Instagram and Facebook, or follow me at The Jacob Miller Show. Bye.